Hi, I'm going to read a passage from the book Wild at Heart by John Eldredge. It's called, the title is Westward Expansion Against the Soul, and it starts on page 6. It says, "The way a man's life unfolds nowadays tends to drive his heart into remote regions of the soul. Endless hours at a computer screen, selling shoes at the mall, meetings, memos, phone calls. The business world, where the majority of American men live and die, requires a man to be efficient and punctual. Corporate policies and procedures are designed with one aim: to harness a man to plow and make him produce. But the soul refuses to be harnessed. It knows nothing of day-timers and deadlines and P&L statements. The soul longs for passion, for freedom, for life. As D.H. Lawrence said, 'I am not a mechanism.' A man needs to feel the rhythms of the earth. He needs to have in hand something real, the tiller of a boat, a set of reins, the roughness of rope, or simply a shovel. Can a man live all his days to keep his fingernails clean and trim? Is that what a boy dreams of? Society at large can't make up its mind about men. Having spent the last 30 years redefining masculinity into something more sensitive, safe, manageable, and, well, feminine, it now berates men for not being men. Boys will be boys, they sigh, as though if a man were to truly grow up he would forsake wilderness and wanderlust and settle down, to be at home forever in Aunt Polly's parlor. Where are all the real men, is regular fare for talk shows and new books. You ask them to be women, I want to say. The result is a gender confusion never experienced at such a wide level in the history of the world. How can a man know he is one when his highest aim is minding his manners? Then, alas, there's the church. Christianity, as it currently exists, has done some terrible things to men. When all is said and done, I think most men in the church believe that God put them on the earth to be a good boy. The problem with men, we are told, is that they don't know how to keep their promises, to be spiritual leaders, to talk their wives, or raise their children. But if they will try real hard, they can reach the lofty summit of becoming a nice guy. That's what we hold up as models of Christian maturity. Really nice guys. They don't smoke, drink, or swear, and that's what makes them men. Now let me ask my male readers, in all your boyhood dreams growing up, did you ever dream of becoming a nice guy? And ladies, was the prince of your dreams dashing or merely nice? Really now, do I overstate my case? Walk into most churches in America, have a look around, and ask yourself this question: what is a Christian man? Don't listen to what is said. Look at what you find there. There is no doubt about it. You'd have to admit a Christian man is bored. At a recent church retreat, I was talking with a guy in his 50s, listening really, about his own journey as a man. He said, "I pretty much tried for the last 20 years to be a good man as the church defines it." Intrigued, I asked him to say what he thought that was. He paused for a long moment and said, "Dutiful, and separated from my heart." A perfect description, I thought, sadly right on the mark. As Robert Bly laments in Iron John, some women want a passive man if they want a man at all. The church wants a tamed man. They are called priests. The university wants a domesticated man. They are called tenure-track people. The corporation wants a sanitized, hairless, shallow man. It all comes together as a sort of westward expansion against the masculine soul, and thus the heart of a man is driven into the high country, into remote places like a wounded animal looking for cover. Women know this, and lament that they have no access to their man's heart. Men know it too, but are often unable to explain why their heart is missing. They know their heart is on the run, but they often do not know where to pick up the trail.